Hey everyone, Live It Like Lacey here. Welcome back to another video. It's going to be a big one. We are going to be spending the whole weekend cleaning. And boy does my house need it. So it's a no makeup day today. It's yes, I got a haircut and she went a little bit too short for my liking kind of day. Yeah, I got a haircut yesterday and she cut way too much off the back. Like I actually said to her, I want to keep the length but just take the bulk out of it. And I think she took that to mean take the bulk of my hair off. So, but it's all good. I don't mind the way she's cut the rest of it. I actually quite like it, but yeah, I would have liked a little bit more length here so it can sort of sit on my neck and cover my neck a bit, but it's all good. It'll grow back. It's only hair. So yeah, today, well, not just today, but today and tomorrow is going to be big days for me. Everyone's away. So Michael and Jesse are away in Queensland. I think they're going to some sort of car show and swap meet up there. Jamie turned 18 yesterday, so he's officially an adult here in Australia. So he's gone and spent, I think he spent last night at his mate's place. I think they were going to the pub. So the first time he's going to the pub. Now, I mean, I don't even know if Jamie drinks, to be honest. I mean, we've always got alcohol at home, like bourbons and beer and wine and stuff like that, and he's never really drank any of it. Like, I don't think he's even that interested. So who knows? Maybe after this weekend he'll come back loving beer. I don't know. So yeah, he's staying at a mate's place this weekend to celebrate his birthday. So yes, it's just me and the animals at home today. And tomorrow. I think everyone's back tomorrow, but anyway. So we are going to be doing a marathon clean while everyone's out of my way. And yeah, I thought I'd take you along for the ride. But before we get started, I just want to thank today's sponsor, Shein. They have kindly sent me some goodies to try out, and I'm very keen to share them with you. So if you guys don't know, I mean, I've done hauls from Shein like on my channel before. I mainly go on there for plus size fashion. The plus size fashion range they have on their website is amazing. And the prices are so affordable. Like they're really, yeah, I mean, they even beat Kmart prices a lot of the times, and Kmart's super cheap. So yeah, I've done a lot of shopping on Shein for plus size fashion, but I've never really looked at their other categories as much. I think I bought a couple of like journaling supplies from there and a couple of maybe makeup items, but I never really looked at a lot of the home stuff. And so yeah, I was actually surprised when I saw some of these hidden gems on there, because yeah, I never even thought to look to Shein for these items. So very big thanks to Shein for sending me these to try out, and we will be trying a lot of these out today throughout the video. So I can definitely show you how they work and, you know, whether they do a good job. So if you haven't checked out Shein, all the details and everything will be linked down below. Definitely check them out. Like I said, they do a lot of they've got a huge range of plus size fashion. They've also got obviously a huge range of normal size fashion for men, women, kids. They've got shoes, makeup, beauty, skincare, accessories, bags, hair things, home decor, home gadgets, home kitchenwares. It's a huge website, and yeah, it's just one I've never really explored fully. So I was really surprised when I found some of these products that they had. So first one I want to show you, little simple one, is just something really easy and simple, a rice strainer or a rice rinser / strainer, or even vegetables as well. So it's like a little bowl, you put your rice in, you rinse it, and then it's got a strainer section on this part here, so you can just sort of tilt it up and it'll strain out without your rice going anywhere. Next, I picked up this phone stand. I mainly just picked this up to have on my work desk to sit my phone on. So, you know, when I'm listening to podcasts or whatever I am while I'm working, it's just propped up and I can just easily access it, you know, rather than having it sitting on the desk taking up space. So yeah, pick that up. That was only a couple of dollars. Next, I picked up one of these. It is a tissue box holder, or what I'm actually using it for is a wet wipes holder, because I like to use wet wipes in the bathroom just to be extra clean. And yeah, rather than having the, you know, ugly packet just sort of sat there, I just thought if I had it in a nice little container, little holder, it will just look a little bit more sleek and chic sitting in the bathroom. It was only a couple of dollars, and it's actually really good quality too. It's strong plastic. This lid part comes off, so you can just slot your wet wipes or tissues, whatever you've got in there, and then that lid just sits on and take them out there, easy. So that's that one. Next, I picked up an electric toothbrush, not blue. I actually picked up a pink one because, I mean, I know I've got an electric toothbrush already, but I wanted to try these because they're so aesthetic, they're so pretty. I picked up the pink one, which is a beautiful blush pink color. So it comes with the electric toothbrush here that also has a head on it already. It comes with 3 extra heads as well, and a USB charging cable. So it's got a little cover on it there. And this one actually has 5 different settings. So we've got soft, clean, white, polish, sensitive, and then charge. So they, if you can see, they're running down there. I'll switch it on, then it lights up. So if you keep pressing the button, it will scan through to which setting that you actually want. And then off. I thought I would try that and see how it goes, because it looks so pretty. I think it's definitely going to look a lot prettier sitting on my counter than the one I've got currently. So was keen to give that a go. I picked up one of these. Now I have been wanting one of these for the longest time. It is a USB candle lighter, or fire lighter basically. And it works. Obviously you need to have it charged via USB, but there's no flame. It just, when you click it, it just sort of sparks between these 2 ports here and lights your candle. So yeah, I've been wanting one of these for the longest time, because I hate having to light matches because it just leaves like that funny smell in the air for a while. So we're gonna give this a go. Once we start cleaning the bedrooms and we're finished with the bedroom, I'm gonna light the candles and have it all smelling nice. So I'll show you how that one works there. Now, last but not least, the one I'm most excited to try. Did you know that Shein sold robot vacuum cleaners? I had no idea. So I am so keen to try this, because we were thinking of buying a separate, or like an extra robot vacuum just for our bedroom, because Deef sleeps in our bedroom at night. It tends to get a lot more hair and dirt and, you know, stuff accumulating on the ground from him. And I just thought it would be just handy to have one just for the bedroom, so every morning when I wake up, I can just set it off, close the bedroom door, and it will just do that room every single day. And then the main one that we've got in this main living area can just concentrate on the rest of the house, because it's a fairly big house. Like, it's got a fairly big floor area to cover. So yeah, I mean, this one, the one that we've currently got, has been working overtime just to try and keep all the floors clean. Like, I have to set it off 2 or 3 times a day. So if I can just eliminate the bedroom portion and try this one out in the bedroom, I thought that would work perfectly. So this was a fraction of the price of what we paid for the Roomba. So we're going to try it out today to see how it goes. It's definitely a lot lighter weight than the Roomba itself. So it's nice and sleek, nice and thin. This one charges via USB. Got the on button here. I think it's already charged, so that's good. So we can try it out straight away. So it's got a couple of these that we've got to attach there. This one is actually also a mopping one as well. So we've got, that's the charger cable. So we've got a little pad here. We've got a little Velcro strip. I'll have to see where all this goes. But this portion is actually if you want to use it as a mopping function as well. So I think you fill this part up with water, attach it there, and it will mop as it sweeps. So we're going to try it out in the bedroom today once we start cleaning it, and I'll let you know how we go. So that's everything I got from Shein. I want to thank Shein again for sponsoring this video and sending me these products to try. Definitely check out their website. They've always got massive sales on. They've got coupon codes that you can accumulate. Also with Shein, if you leave reviews when you receive your products, you can accumulate points to go towards your account, and then later on you can redeem those points as discounts off your orders. So that's always really good too. I mean, yeah, I think it's a really good site. They've also got like free shipping if you spend over a certain amount of money, and it's not a lot of money. It's not like you have to spend $500 to get free shipping, something like $30 maybe, $29, $30. You get free shipping. They've got a lot of back to school sales on at the moment for all you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, a lot of back to school. Here in Australia, they've got winter sales on at the moment because it's winter here in Australia. I'm pretty sure if you go on the US version or the UK version of Shein, it'll probably have summer sales going on, so you can check those out as well. So yeah, definitely check them out. You know, guys, I'm a huge fan of Shein. I've bought from them many, many times, so I absolutely love them. And I love getting a good deal on things, and I love being able to find things that don't cost an arm and a leg and still do the same job as the products that cost an arm and a leg. So yeah, always keen for that. So let's head into the bedroom now, see what the freaking hell we're dealing with. And yeah, we'll put some of these products to use. Oh, okay, we're going to start in the bedroom. I don't know how this place just explodes so quickly sometimes. It's been so neat all week, and then just yesterday it's exploded. So having said that, I did take all of our doonas and mattress toppers and everything to the laundromat to give them a proper clean, because they don't fit in my washing machine. So I do have a lot of doonas and things just drying out completely. I did put them in the dryer while I was there, but you know, just to make sure that they're thoroughly dry. So I think they're pretty good now. So we're going to have to remove all of these, put them where they belong. You can, I don't even know if you can see, but yeah, there is a lot of mess on the floor. We do have a vomit pile, courtesy of Deef, that we need to clean up. So I'm going to clean that up. Make the bed, put everything away. Like, there's just stuff accumulated over here. It's just me. I'm the problem, it's me. Like, all the time. This area is not too bad, like, but it still needs cleaning. Hair in the drain. Yeah, I think we're going to do a bit of a Korean clean today, so that it's nice and thoroughly clean. But I think even before we start, I think I'm just going to open up every window in the house and just get some fresh air flowing through the house. And yeah, we'll start with that. So I think this is pretty much dry. So we'll put everyone's doonas away. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. So yeah, let's open all the windows first. There's nothing better than having fresh air blowing through your house, especially days like today. Here in Australia, I swear we have nicer weather during winter than we do any other season. It's cool in the mornings and cool at night, but throughout the day, the weather is just so beautiful. Like, it's sunny, it's still cool, but like around 19, 20 degrees, just absolutely perfect weather. Summertime here is where we have such erratic weather. Like, we'll have a lot of electrical storms and sunny one day, rainy the next. But yeah, winter tends to be just beautiful. So we've got fresh air blowing through the house. I am making the bed here. I've been really good about making my bed. I mean, it is hard when I get out of bed before Michael and he's still in it, and then I have to remember to go back and actually make it. But on the days where we're both kind of out of bed at the same time, I've been making my bed every day, and it is nice to walk into a room that's got a bed made. Like, it does make such a big difference. And really, if it's the only thing you achieve that day is making your bed, it still makes such a difference. So I encourage anyone, if you can and you have time, definitely do it. It makes more of a difference than you think. So here is the USB fire lighter. This thing, I absolutely love it. You can see here how it works. When I press the button, a little zapper goes between those two prongs, and that's what's going to actually light your candle. I've wanted one of these for so long, and I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Like, they don't cost a lot. It was a couple of dollars. It works wonderfully, and you don't have that match smell once you've lit a match. So yeah, absolutely love it. And it's got like a gooseneck, I don't know what you call it, like an adjustable neck. So if you need to sort of dip down into a longer candle holder, you can do that. So yeah, absolutely love it. Highly recommend if you're an avid candle lighter. This is brilliant, and it shows you there if it's charged, and that's the charging cable that it comes with. So highly recommend. It works a treat. And now we're on to my vanity desk. I am actually going to be giving all my makeup brushes a clean on this day as well. And this is one of those makeup brushes, cleaner little silicone bowl type thing. I don't know. I'm sure Shein sells these as well. So if you look up silicone brush cleaner, I'm pretty sure it'll come up. But yeah, this does work really well as well, getting rid of all the foundation and eyeshadows and things on your makeup brushes. So I hadn't done my makeup brushes in a long time, so they were definitely overdue. And this is the wet wipes holder or tissue box holder. You can see here I'm just putting my wet wipes in there. It fits 100% perfectly, and that's going to sit in my toilet area for extra cleanliness when you go to the toilet. TMI. So yeah, we're just finishing up. I'm putting away some of my new purchases. I did a little bit of a haul at Makeup Revolution Priceline and had quite a few new products that I needed to take out of the packaging and put into my makeup collection. I do recognize that my makeup collection is growing again. Oh, I just love it. I really do enjoy it. Oh, this is actually a new mascara that I got. It's a L'Oreal one. I think it's the telescopic one. I mean, I've said it before, L'Oreal is highly expensive here in Australia for my price range anyway. Like, I don't mind spending money, but I don't like spending a lot on just one item. So this mascara was normally about $30, and it was half price special, so I got it for $15, which was quite good. And here is the robot vacuum working its magic. Now, look, for the price, like, it was literally around the $50 mark, it does the job great. The only issue I actually have with it is it fails to get itself unstuck. So if it sort of goes up a ledge and it's like stuck there, the sensor, I think, is a little bit too far back for it to recognize that it needs to correct itself. So it tends to just stick on the ledge. It's mainly like our window ledge that is flat onto the ground, and where it goes from the wooden floors to the tiles, there's a little ledge. So it tends to get stuck on those two places, and it can't correct itself. So that's the only issue I have with it. It sucks up fine. It does the job. I'll show you a little bit later on all the dust that it did collect. So yeah, it goes for roughly about an hour once it's fully charged. It says between an hour and a half. So yeah, I sort of timed it at about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, maybe an hour and 10 it did. But look, it's not as, I wouldn't say it's as good as the Roomba. Like, the Roomba that we've got is really sturdy and does a great job. But if you've got just a small room that you need doing on a consistent basis, I think this would be perfect. I think it probably wouldn't be suitable if you had like a larger area to cover because of, it doesn't run for a long time, and yeah, like I said, as far as getting around obstacles, perfect, but just, you know, getting itself sort of stuck on different surfaces, it doesn't really correct itself that well. But for $50, guys, I wasn't even expecting it to do as good a job as it did. So I'm quite pleased with it, to be honest. And yeah, I'll be using that especially in our bedroom. I haven't tried the mop function for it yet, but as far as vacuuming goes, it's doing a good job. I'll show you a little bit later on in the video what it did actually suck up. So I've moved on to the bathtub now, giving it a little bit of a Korean clean, not a full blown Korean clean, but yeah, we're just sudsing it all up and then drying it all off with a hand towel. And this tends to just get it all so shiny and polished looking, rather than when you just spray and wipe, it just tends to look a little bit dull. So yeah, doing a Korean clean on my whole vanity area as well. I haven't been doing this as far as a regular cleaning routine. I probably do the Korean clean maybe once a month, because I have noticed, I think I've been going a little bit too gun-ho on the scrubbing the grout in between the tiles, and I have worn away the grout in areas in my shower. So I think my shower does need re-grouting. I mean, the tiles and everything are still stuck in place and everything like that, but yeah, I didn't really think that scrubbing the grout would actually wear it away. But Michael said, well, of course, it's just sand. So yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, so I haven't been doing the whole scrubbing the tiles as much. I've been using the silicone brush to actually scrub the tiles, and that's not actually getting into the grout and scrubbing it too harshly. That's one tip I could recommend if you're sort of following me with the Korean clean. Don't scrub the grout too hard if you're using an actual scrubbing brush. The silicone brush is fine, that's gentle enough. And again, I was cleaning the shower there with some dishwashing liquid. I think I put a bit of dishwashing liquid and Domestos type product, like not a lot because I can't use a lot with the septic, but yeah, that's what I was cleaning my shower with. So I've already mopped half the floor, so I'm just finishing it off with this half of the floor. And again, I'm just using dishwashing detergent and a little bit of disinfectant for the floor, and this has been getting my floors so clean and so shiny, well, at least for 5 minutes until Deef comes inside again. But yes, works wonders. Bedroom is done. I'm doing some washing at the moment, so there'll be stuff getting hung up on there. Floors are clean. The whole bedroom is looking beautiful. It's taking me half the day. It's lunchtime now, so I'm probably a little bit behind schedule, but it really did need a good clean. Floors are all good. I've stored the little robot vacuum under there because there's a power point there where I can charge it. So rest of the place, I've just got all my makeup brushes drying there in the sunlight. My vanity is all nice and clean again, and bathroom is all spick and span. It's still drying a little bit. The floors are reasonably dry, but yeah, everything's all clean again. Got all my dispensers back there. So shower's all clean. Floors are still a little bit wet. And toilet, like I said, still got a bit of soap suds on the floor, but they will dry out. So, and I've got my little wet wipes dispenser up on the left. So, there wasn't really much I needed to do in the entryway except for mop the floor because all of Deef's taps were everywhere. That's already dusted. It never gets really untidy because we don't use this front door a lot to come in and out the house. We mainly come through the garage door. So yeah, it's not really a high traffic area. That whole area is done. That whole end of the house is done. I'm going to start on the theatre room now. There's, you know, it's not crazy. It just needs like my cup and plate that I had last night, putting away my socks that accumulate on the floor, a chip that Deef didn't eat. It's mostly me, like honestly. I mean, I'm the only one that uses this room quite a bit. So yeah, it just needs a bit of a tidy up, a bit of a freshen up on the floor. Oh, but then we come to this main area. My God, I've just been dumping shit from my bedroom onto this table and, you know, dealing with it once I get here. My shoes I got to put away. My whole area over there I've got to fix. This I've got to fix. The whole kitchen's a freaking disaster, so we got to start on that. That was the last of the, I had all the chairs there hanging the doonas and everything over after I brought them home from the laundromat. So that was my mattress topper that should pretty much be dry now, so I can fold that, put it away. But yeah, as you can see, the kitchen has exploded. We have leftover dinners and all sorts of crap. So we're gonna get stuck into this. I'm going to do the theatre room first, since that's going to take me 5 minutes. It doesn't even really need dusting, to be honest. It just needs that stuff putting away. So I'm just going to fold up this big blanket. I love this blanket. I used to have this on my bed, and I did get rid of all the blue decor in my room, but this blanket I just had to keep, and it's perfect for this room because we've got a bit of a blue theme going on in this room. So yeah, I'm just basically vacuuming up all the pet hair. I did also vacuum on top of the lounge as well because a cat was sleeping on one of them and there was a bit of hair there. It didn't need much. It just needed vacuuming and mopping the floor and just putting everything back where it belongs. I've been really trying to keep on top of just putting things back where they belong. Like, even though it doesn't look like that in this house, this is literally like one day of explosion in the house. But all throughout the week, it's been fine. And it was just one day I just left everything, and this is the state that it got to. So yeah, we do have the cat bowls in here. We need to have them up high so that Deef doesn't eat from them. And I've got blue ones now, so it kind of just matches in with the room a little bit. So now we're tackling the main room that is a mess, and it's just, yeah, all this stuff on the table I've just basically dragged up from my bedroom. So I'm just putting everything away, getting rid of the rubbish first because that's quick and easy, and just putting everything where it actually belongs. And if there's washing, like if there's dishes and stuff like that, I'm just putting them in the kitchen for now so that I can tackle that later. So we're going to give the table a good wipe down because it's getting a little bit grotty. And I'm just going to also vacuum under the table and put the chairs back, because the Roomba tends to miss under the table only because all the chairs are there. Most days I'll just sit them up on the table so it's got a clear run. But yeah, I just thought I'll just get in there with the vacuum and make sure it's done thoroughly. And I just had to stop regular programming just to show you these two. These two guys are absolute best buddies. Deef will not stop licking Rolly everywhere. And I actually mean everywhere, even in areas where he shouldn't be licking. But yeah, all day long he is licking his nostrils, his mouth, his eyeballs, his ears, his... let's not mention it. And Rolly is just so patient with him. They're just like best buddies. They absolutely love each other. They spend all day together, and yeah, it's just lovely. Aww. And even Rolly has started to groom Deef as well, like, you know, do his little nibbling on him and all of that sort of thing. But he often too, like once he's sick of him, he'll let him know. So I think you'll watch a little bit here. He's getting right in his ear holes. But you'll see, and actually chewing on his ear. Oh my God. Rolly will walk off, and then you'll see him tell Deef enough's enough, and Deef actually gets the message. So yeah, they've got a really nice relationship at the moment. Our other dogs were actually a bit more nervous around Rolly, like they wouldn't actually let Rolly get this close. But this guy, he just does not seem to have any fear factor in his body at all. He just thinks everyone loves him, everything's a game. And you watch, here's where Rolly says enough's enough. Yeah, and then he gets the message. Okay, enough's enough. I'll leave him alone for a bit. He's so cute. Anyway, back to cleaning. So we're doing a big vacuum of this hall. I could have actually gotten the Roomba out to do it, but I just wanted to get it done and make sure that, you know, everything has been gotten vacuumed up so that I could give it a good mop. You can kind of see in this light all the Deef foot taps and footprints all over the floor. So I just vacuumed it all first, and now I'm going to go in and clean the actual kitchen before I actually mop all the floors then after that. I'm just removing all the rubbish first because, you know, that already takes care of a big lot of the mess, and I'm just going to quickly clean the pantry and this breakfast area because, like, yeah, there wasn't really much that needed doing, so I just gave the bench tops a wipe down before I start tackling the main kitchen, which is, yeah, it needs a lot doing to it. So yeah, I've been really trying to keep on top of the cleaning of the house and not let it get to an overwhelming state. And it only takes a few minutes each day just to make sure everything has been put away and is in its correct place. It is a bit harder when you've got teenage kids that don't always put everything back in the correct place, but yeah, for the most part, it's been working well. So I'm just going to load the dishwasher now to get rid of most of the dirty dishes, and then whatever doesn't fit in the dishwasher, we're just going to do a quick hand wash so that they're all done and we're starting fresh again. And I like to pack my dishwasher like a Tetris game. I just make sure I try and get everything as much as I can in there in one go. And yeah, there's always a specific way I like my dishwasher packed. So again, we're just clearing off the bench tops. All the clean dishes we're putting away first, clearing everything off to the other side, and then I'm going to wipe this bench down so that's done. And you can see here my windows really grimy again, so I really need to tackle those. I've got a couple of weeks holidays coming up in end of July, early August, so that's going to be one of the jobs on my task list for my holidays, is to give the windows a good clean again. And here we are, the horse and the dog playing while I'm doing the hand washing of the dishes. I love just looking out the window and watching them interact with each other. They're so cute. Roll is such a patient horse. He's just such a lovely natured horse. Like, he's, again, got no nastiness in him whatsoever. He doesn't bite, he doesn't kick, he doesn't do anything. He's just such a lovely horse. And considering he's an ex-race horse, yeah, that's pretty rare, because usually mentally they are not good in the head, ex-race horses. So yeah, I think we really lucked out with this guy. And so yeah, now that the kitchen's clean, I'm going to go back and mop all of this whole entire area and, you know, see how easy it is without all of the extra lounge suite that I used to have there, the tables and everything. It just makes it so much easier to keep clean now, just one big empty space to mop. And God, it looks nice for 5 minutes before Deef comes in. Yeah, I know a lot of you have said, oh, you know, why don't you just keep him outside? But look, I'd rather him be inside and feel loved and have footprints all over the place than, you know, having him locked outside. So we're just going to put up with it while he's around, and hopefully he'll have a happy and loved life. So now we're back into Jessie's room. Like I said before, Jessie and Michael are away this weekend. So I said to her I'll change her bedding for her and just give her room a quick mop and vacuum while she's gone. She's been keeping it reasonably clean herself, so it didn't need much. I just basically changed the bedding and gave it a quick dust around and freshen up with some fabric refresh. Just tidied up her desk a bit, and I mainly just needed to vacuum and mop her floors. So we've made it. I did Jamie's room as well, but because he was home at the time and he doesn't like being on camera, so I didn't film it while I was doing it in his room. And I'm just now cleaning the laundry, just giving it a wipe over, tidying it up. I'm still doing washing, so it's still, you know, being used while I'm cleaning it. But yeah. Where we are now, we're in the kids' bathroom now. So I didn't do a whole Korean clean of the kids' bathroom. By this time I was really a little bit over it, so I just wanted to get it done as quick as possible. So yeah, I just gave it a quick wipe down where it needed it. I was actually going to do a story time about the sale of my dad's house while I was doing this video, but I think that's going to be that's going to be quite a long story, so I couldn't really slot it in. So I will be doing a separate video on that. I'll probably be filming that tomorrow, And yeah, I'll have a separate video coming out telling you guys the drama and the saga that was surrounding the sale of my dad's house. Oh my gosh, it's a doozy. So anyway, we're in the kids' bathroom now, and like I said before, I wasn't going to do a whole Korean clean with this. I just did a really quick wipe down. I actually bought a couple of organization things for this counter here for Jessie mainly. She's been doing a little bit more makeup and beauty treatment kind of things lately. So I bought these two organization tools from Kmart. It's the Anko two-tiered turntable, I think this one's called, and then the Anko modular double-tiered stand. And I thought she could use these to put her makeup in, beauty treatments, creams, masks, and all of that sort of thing. Because, yeah, I've just noticed she had a few things sitting out on the counter the other day, and I thought, oh, I might just get her a couple of these organization tools for her to put it in, and yeah, she can sort of display it on there. So now I'm just on to cleaning the shower. Again, I'm just using dishwashing detergent and a little bit of disinfectant, and that seems to do the job quite well because I'm on the homeward stretch now. I'm over it. I want to rest. I don't want to have the whole weekend gone with cleaning. So yeah, I'm just rinsing the whole shower now with the water. All right, so bathroom or toilet room is all done. Floor's still a little bit wet, but we are all clean again. Everything's put away. Everything's smelling fresh. You see on top of the toilet there, I've got another wet wipes container, but I'm actually going to get the same one that I've got from Shein. I'll get the same one again for that room. Laundry is all clean. I'm still doing laundry. I don't know why on film this looks crazy. It's not actually blinking or moving at all in real life. I have no idea why the camera is making it look like that. That is so weird. Because, yeah, it's literally just got one light on and that's it. I don't understand how the camera picks up that it's flashing. Laundry is all clean, all done. I've replenished all of my containers with the fabric softeners and the beads and the laundry powder. I've still got all the towels and everything to wash there. But yeah, that is so strange, very strange. And again, I've just finished mopping the bathroom, so the floors are still wet, but I think I'll still walk in here anyway and show you the countertop where I've sort of displayed some of Jessie's products. I've just put a few different ones on the counter for now, but she's going to sort that out with her own stuff when she gets home. But yeah, I just put a few things on there just to get an idea of what it will look like. I know it doesn't look pretty or whatever, but at the end of the day, I want the house to be functioning and functional rather than aesthetic and, yeah, not really, you know, being able to use for purpose. So I think that'll be good for her, and that's the other little set on the other side. So yeah, I don't mind actually the way that looks. Looks good. So all the kids' bathroom has now been cleaned again. Floors are still wet, but they will dry. And now we are moving out into the hallway, and I'm about to tackle my craft room. And again, there's not a lot that needs doing in here. It's just a few things need to be put away. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I also have a few gifts here that I need to wrap and put away. But yeah, just a general tidy up in this area. I've just dumped a few things here, you know, moving them up from one room to the next, and this is the final destination. Oh, so I wanted to show you guys now. This is the robot vacuum from Shein after it's done my bedroom. So we're going to just open up the little container that, you know, holds all of the dust and hair and everything and see what it's at. So yeah, look, there's quite a significant amount of hair and dust and bits and stuff that has been vacuumed up. So it definitely does the job as far as vacuuming. Like I was saying before, the only issue I have is that it doesn't get itself unstuck. But as far as a vacuum cleaner and sucking bits off the floor, it did a great job. I would probably just use it in one room at a time. It probably doesn't have the capacity to do a large area all at once, but yeah, I was really happy for the money anyway. So these are just some gifts for Michael for his birthday coming up. We're just going to wrap those up and keep them here until his birthday, which is at the end of this month. And hopefully he doesn't see this vlog or video while I'm editing and spoil the surprise. But yeah, we'll quickly get these done. I think he's still in the house at the moment, so I can't even explain what they are, but we'll tell you when on the day. We'll probably vlog on the day of his birthday. So yeah. And we'll just hide them all behind some Temu orders. Yeah, there'll probably be another Temu haul coming up. Oh, and there's one last joke gift to add to his presents as well. I'll explain all that on the day. All right, so I've just given the whole room a quick tidy up, put everything away where it belongs, and now last but not least, we are giving this room a mop. And once this room's mopped, what a long weekend this is. And we're completely done. I thought while every room in the house is looking clean and it hasn't been messed up, I'll take you from one end of the house to the next. So you've already seen the kids' bathroom, the kids' toilet, and the laundry. So this is Jamie's room now, all clean. I managed to get in here quickly while he was out getting a drink. And I'll just give you a little scan of his bedroom, all nice and done, smelling fresh. He's not too bad keeping his room clean. It doesn't usually get like too overloaded, like mainly just dirty clothes on the floor. So yeah, his room wasn't too bad to keep clean. It's just trying to get him to put the dirty clothes in the designated dirty washing basket, which is right near the door. That is sometimes a struggle. So I've put them all in there for now, just so that it reminds him clothes go in the basket. So that's Jamie's room, all clean for another week. Then right next door to his room is Jessie's room. Now Jessie does struggle keeping her room clean. I think because she's got so much actual stuff, it tends to get really messy really quickly. Mostly again it's the clothes on the floor, but yeah, with Jessie kind of just everything everywhere. This is my craft room now and my workstation all clean. So that was my work section. This is my cutting machine and heat press section. We have the gift station at the moment, housing the gifts in the halls. And then this is my little journaling section here, which I've set up for myself. This cupboard over here is this is where I keep all of my treasured items. And then, yeah, just all the rest of my stuff there. That drawer unit houses all the vinyls. I've got the extra fridge in there, and then we've got my big wall of cube shelves that holds all of my scrapbooking, journaling, craft supplies. I've got to do a organization video soon on this craft room. I want to label all of those boxes. So here is the main living area now, all super clean. The dog is still outside, so the floors are still shiny and new. It looks wonderful. Again, I am going to give those windows a good clean on my holiday. I'll give you a scan into the kitchen. I think Jamie's about to prepare himself a hamburger, so he's got all his ingredients out. But yeah, before he messes up my kitchen, I wanted to do a little scan over everything and show you it all nice and clean. It was so worth it. I felt so good. I think it lasted a couple of days, and then then there was footprints again and everything else. But yeah, it's all good. Pantry's still keeping clean. I got my order from the Indian grocery store the other day, so I'm all stocked up on all my new Indian curries and Indian spices. So that's the main living area. Now we're going to head into the, we call it the theatre room, but it's just like a lounge room, I guess, or media room. It's just where we watch TV or movies. This is our entryway that doesn't get used much, and then down the hallway here. This first door is Michael's YouTube room. This used to be my old craft room. This is where I had all my craft room set up before, but since Michael's gotten into YouTube, we've set him up his own room, so he's got like a little studio there. Can record all his videos, and yeah, I think he's still got to do a bit of organisation in this room. I don't really touch it. And then we are back to our bedroom again, all nice and done. It is, oh, it's so nice when the whole house is done. You've got no idea. Oh, my vanity's all clean again. Still got my makeup brushes drying there. They're pretty much done now, so they can probably go into their holder. All the bathrooms spick and span. And now I've just got to hop in the shower and get myself clean. Oh, what a long weekend. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I hope it gave you some sort of motivation to get in there and do a weekend clean of your own house. But God, look at the sky. Like, look out outside. It's definitely not a day you should be stuck inside cleaning. It is so beautiful. And don't forget to check out Shein. I will leave all their details down below along with a discount code for you guys. And I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.